Does your washing machine sound like this? If so, watch the video and I'll help you fix it. Hey guys, onza04 here, and if your washer sounds like this and looks like this, you got yourself a problem. I don't know if you can read that, but let's see if I can get a light on it and see if that'll help. It's the MAV5000 AWW. It's a Maytag washing machine, clothes washing machine, and I noticed this after one heavier load that I ran, I think midweek this week, and finally figured out what the problem was. The problem is the pump. The bearings on the pump, they're going bad. You shouldn't hear any type of grinding noises, but on the newer one, it's quiet. And I'll show you what it sounds like on the older one once I get that removed. But that's what the pump looks like. Got this on Amazon. I will annotate and the exact model number once I get that squared away during editing. So, let's set up my tripod. Let's see if we got a good angle. I might have to move it this way. Let's see if I can get it. Alright. To remove this piece, I'll show you what you have to do. Putty knife. You're going to need three things. A putty knife, a screwdriver that you can detach and change, but you really just use the little nut driver piece of the screwdriver. And I might not have the exact size, but I've been using a 10mm and it works for the housing for the pump. So 10mm socket. So basically there's two spring retention clips about 2.5 inches in. So take your knife. You hear that? Lift. Kind of have it propped open with your finger. Go to the other side, do the same thing. This side first. Something is rather odd. Alright, so here are the two clips. Here, just be careful. You're going to want to tilt this back. So, there's that. And then, without getting into too much detail, you're going to have to feel for two screws. Let's see if I can get flashlight. Two screws. It is, oh shoot. Two screws. If you see this little opening, the circle, it's directly under that. Same as over here. You will see the little circle on top, and it's directly below in there. Just got to remove those with the screwdriver. Just pull the adapter out, take a screwdriver, feel for the screw, lefty-loosey. Extremely small, probably 3/4 of a centimeter long. This side requires a little more work. Let's see if I can raise this up slightly. Basically, you have to push the tub to the corner. Feel for the screw. Turn again. So loosen. There you go. Door falls. So prepare to catch. And at the bottom there's some clips. I won't show you. You just gotta lift at an angle, otherwise it won't remove correctly. Set this aside. And this is where you see the pump located right in the corner. Let's see if I can get a better lighting in that corner. So there's the pump in that corner. I would raise it. I would turn it back on, but I don't think that you need another round of it. But that is the problem. So let me set up shop again with the tripod. All right. Removing the pump. 3 screws. One in this corner, one in this corner, and then one in between the 2 tubes. Not as easily accessible, but alright, so that's that. Here you'll have to remove a screw that's holding onto this band that's holding the tube in place. Turn left, then eventually it'll loosen up enough. It should just move up and down. That's all you gotta do there. There's another, let's see, not the best lighting, but no, that's a little better. From here you'll see a retention, I guess you can call it band, I'm not sure. You're gonna have to pinch these 2 ends down, slide it down to this point, so then you can just wiggle that tube off. Sometimes you can do it with your finger, which I will try, and oftentimes than not, you're going to need to grab some type of wrench. Squares Hercules strength. Yep, I need to go grab a pair of wrench, so I'll be right back. Here we go. Grab, pinch, wiggle down, release, done. So now I've already drained all the water, but there's still, I'm gonna say there's probably be some in the hosing and stuff, but I haven't used the washing machine since I figured out the problem, so chances are there won't be any water in it. But let's see, if it flies out, then we know there's water. Save all the goods. Here's a little ring. It's got the screw. This is a good time to just inspect your hose to see if there's anything lodged in there, but that wasn't the case. Let me see if I can show you the noise from this compared to the new one. So this is the new one spinning. Can't really hear much as it spins. And I don't know how this is going to work because I haven't done it this way, but there's going to be a belt around this area on the bottom. And you might be able to take it off, you might not be able to, kind of dependent on yep, it worked. So now if you listen to this, I'm going to have to remove the water. Just give it a second. It's loud. And if you put a lot of force into it, it's going to be even louder. So that's that. So now we set this beast up, line up the hoses. And there you go. Now, that was the easy part. Let me cut the scene and, well, never mind. I'll just show you the unedited part next. You're going to want to now prop up the washing machine on something. I would say grab two 2x4s, but I'm using some type of weird thing I found in this house. It's used to hold the newspaper and papers along your bathroom, but I use it for this kind of weird thing. So you got that propped up like that. Then you're going to have to lift it one more notch. So I'm guessing a 2x4 will work the best. So there you go. Now you got some room to work with. I'll show you what the bottom looks like. It's going to be at an angle because we don't have much room to play with, but let's see if I can show you. That's too bright, sorry. So basically you have the pump, pulley, I don't know. You have the drum, the big washing machine drum, and then you have the motor down at that end. And the cord will wrap around all three cylinders or pulleys. I'll just call them pulley for simple sake. And there's the belt. And this part, trial and error, I've noticed that if you can hook it onto the back one and then the big one and then turn this one while trying to lock it in place, it works the best. So I'm going to save you guys the hassle and apply the belt, and I'll show you the finished product. Alright, here we go. The belt is on. It's on each of the little spindles. Let's see if I can see what's going on. There's the big one, and then get under the motor, and you should see the motor down there. It does wiggle around. The motor isn't completely set in place, so you do have some room to move the belt. So that's that. Let me pull this out. Moment of truth is turn it on real quick to see that it works. You're not supposed to run it without water. So this is just proving a point that I'm hoping that this $21 fix will do it. Otherwise, we got ourselves a bigger problem, and it's going to cost more than $21. So, drop this beast down. Plug it in. And let's hope for the best. If it's quiet, we're good. If it's loud, we have a problem still. Success! Quiet. That's what I like to hear. Just a quick recap. All you gotta do is put it back into place. Snap it into these little corner slots, the front door. Put the screws in. Both sides. Put the hatch down, clip it in place. You got yourself a working washing machine again at the cost of $21, and you save yourself probably $150 in service. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe. Thanks. Bye. So spent the last 10 minutes looking for the screw that fits into those two holes. Looks like this. Alright, that long. Let's see if I can point it out to you where it is. Right there. Wedged in between the wiring and the laundry frame. 10 minutes of agony looking for that. So make sure you place them and don't drop them.